The shape tool in InDesign has three parts, that is the rectangle, the ellipse, and polygon tool. So in order to draw a shape, select that shape, drag along your mouse, select that shape, drag along your mouse, and it can be the rectangle, it can be the ellipse, or it can be the polygon. All three works the same for drawing it. You can draw a random rectangle, or it can be a perfect square. So in order to draw a perfect square, you will have to press Shift key in your keyboard and draw a rectangle so that it becomes a perfect square. That is, the length and the height will be the same. Now, in order to make a fill color in this rectangle, you can either fill it from the toolbox area, that in this area here. So here we don't have a fill color, that's why it says. That's why you can see a red line here. In the properties panel also you can see the appearance part here. In this area also it says fill color that is being struck out, which means it does not have a fill color. So the fill color can be put from this toolbox area or from the properties panel area. So if I want to fill from the properties area here, it will show you some predefined color will be there where you can select that particular color. So let us fill this color. Or if I double click on this area, that in the toolbox you'll have the variation of the color where you can choose the lightness or the darkness of that particular color, and then click OK. It will be changed. Now in this particular area here again, you can see that the fill color is a blue color, and this one indicates the stroke color, which is a black one. And here we have a black one, but we cannot see because the size of the stroke is too small. Now if you want to increase the stroke size, you'll have to select that particular shape, go to properties panel, and in the properties panel, the option that says stroke, in this area, if you increase the point, the stroke size will be increased. So you can see that the stroke color is a black one. Now just near that stroke, you can see one small blue lines that doesn't have to do anything with the print preview. If I check the print preview, you can see that there is no such lines here. This is just an indication for guiding us. So if you want to turn that off, you can go to view and use the over print preview. So you can see there is that blue color is gone. So for checking the preview again, you can also use Shift and W. So you can see the preview of that particular document will be shown. Now if you want to change the stroke color, again is the same step. That is, you can change it from the toolbox area, that is from here. If I double click here and change the stroke color and change the color, you can see that the stroke color will be changed. Or you can also go to properties panel, and from here also you can change the stroke color. Now for this for the ellipse also, it can be a random ellipse or it can be a perfect circle. So for perfect circle, again you'll have to press Shift key in the keyboard and draw an ellipse. So when you draw that, it will become a perfect circle. Now to draw a polygon, by default it gives you a hexagon, that is, it has 6 corners or 6 sides. Now if you want more or less of the sides in the corners, you'll have to select that polygon, and you can just click once on the screen and it will give you the options for making the height and width as well as the number of the sides here. So here if I let's make for 5 millimeters and 5 millimeters, and then the number of sides, let's say if I want to make for 5 sides only. So after setting that, you can click OK, and let's increase the size. So here we have 5 sides only. Now suppose say if I want to draw more of that number of sides, let's increase this one now. Let's say 80 and 80, and in here let's say if I make it for 20, actually there are 20 sides are there. Now if I want to change something about this particular shape here, that is this polygon. Now if you want to change something about this particular polygon here, make sure that it is selected, and because if you select this one, it's not going to work. It's all about this one now. So you'll have to select that particular polygon. Now if you want to select that again, see, I cannot select this polygon because it does not have any fill color. So you're only clicking on the blank area, so you're gonna select that particular polygon. So in order to select that, you can also either drag your mouse like this, or you can click on the line. So it is being selected. Now double click on this area so that its options will come out. And now if I increase this star inset, so let's see what is this star inset. If I increase this one to, let's say, 50%, click OK, you can see that deepness of those corners, it will go inside. And if I increase furthermore, let's say if I increase to 80%, see it goes more deeper. So that is the meaning of this star inset. Now let's change about this one here, so make sure that it is selected. And if I double click here, and it was 5 for this particular polygon, and let's keep this one as 50, and if you click OK, you can see that it is made into a perfect star by making use of this star inset. Now if I click on this rectangle, you can see one more yellow color has come out here. So if it says that click to edit the corners, so if I click on that yellow dot, it has 4 parts here now. So if I change this one to this direction, you can see that all the corners has been changed around the corner. Now let's say I want to change only about this particular corner, not about the other parts. So for that, you'll have to press Shift key in your keyboard and select this yellow portion, and you can change that corner. So the same thing, you can also you can also press Shift if you want to change about this one only, and you can change like that. Now to rotate any shape, you can click, or you can select that particular shape, go to the corner, and you can rotate it. So for rotating, make sure that that particular sign, that is double-headed arrow with a curve, make sure that it has come out, and press your mouse, do not release it, rotate it the way you want it to be, and after that only release the mouse. So that is about the shape tool in InDesign.